viewers, and welcome to another edition of the Social Development Outlook for Tuesday, 13th September 2022. I am your host, Remy Gums. And just to remind you that this program is hosted and produced by the Communications Unit within the Ministry of Social Development, and every single week we try our utmost to showcase the essential performances within this ministry and other related departments. At this point in time, we'll take our first break and be right back. And we are back. Members from the community development held a pastry and cake making closing ceremony at the Pond Hill Community Center on Thursday, 1st September 2022. We'll now view some clips from this event.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Malva Rollins, Community Development Officer for St. John's Parish, and we are here this morning for the closing of the cake workshop, a small but significant ceremony. This morning I want to acknowledge the presence of the Minister with Responsibility for Social Development, Mr. Eric Evelyn. I also want to acknowledge the presence of our Deputy Director, Ms. Denicia Smitten. Also the parents and the children who would have come out to our camp this year. We would have had 24 children with us, and I'm sure each one of us would have learned something meaningful from the program. We would have had many facilitators for this workshop. We had Ms. Rosalind Dunward with us, who did bread. We had Ms. Swanston, who did tarts. Myself, who did banana bread, patties, plain cake and other items. Veronica Brandy, who did the pumpkin bread. Tracy Paris, who did cookies and pizza and cinnamon rolls with the children. And I'm sure each and every one of us would have gained something from the program. I want to thank the parents also for sending the children out day after day and allowing us to take charge of your children for the past 2 weeks.
Good morning. Our time here has been a truly amazing one. A baking camp we will never forget. We made very delicious baked goodies. We are now expert pastry chefs. Talk about cookies and cakes? We can make that. Did you say cinnamon rolls and coconut tarts? We can bake that. Did you say bread? We can make any kind of bread. Soft bread, banana bread, and pumpkin bread too. In just 2 weeks, these are the things we learned to do. Special thanks to the boss bakers who guided us along the way. Miss Brandy, Miss Donrad, Miss Paris, Miss Rollins, and Miss Swanson. These recipes have started us on our way. To my fellow bakers, yes, I said bakers, let us put into practice our lessons learned. Remember, practice makes perfect, and life is what you bake it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Rollins, and let me say good morning to everyone. Good morning. It's indeed a pleasure to be here, and it is my absolute honor to be here this morning for this closing, brief but important closing ceremony for the baking workshop that has been taking place here at the Pond Hill Community Center for the past 2 weeks. First of all, I must commend the staff from the Community Development Department who have been spearheading this workshop. I think it was well received. In particular, Veronica, who is the center manager here, Ms. Rollins, and all the other team members who have assisted from the Community Development Department. And of course, that department is here to serve all of us in the community, including you, the children. And so I'm happy that they would have organized this workshop during your spare time, during your vacation. And now, as you're about to go back to school, I'm sure you would have learned quite a lot from the workshop that you would have attended. As I sat there and I listened to the young lady as she came up and she was talking about what you all would have done during the workshop, I said to myself that I believe we are now looking at some future pastry chefs for the island of Nevis. And I'm sure the workshop that you would have attended would have whet your appetite in terms of baking. I'm sure you're not too young to start deciding what you want to be when you grow up. And I'm sure by attending this workshop, some of you may already have the ideas that, listen, I want to set up my own bakery. I want to be the head pastry chef at Four Seasons or at some other hotel on the island of Nevis. And it's always good when you can start your dreaming from little. And so this workshop, I believe, was very timely and very important to bring you, the children, out and to get you not just to come out, but to learn something. And maybe in the future, this learning that you would have taken in during the past couple of weeks could end up sending you into a business that makes money for you. I also want to commend the parents for sending the children out. I know that normally when we have workshops of this nature, the parents are all excited because you want to get the children away from home, because when they are home, they get themselves in trouble sometimes. And so we are happy that our department can provide that avenue where your children can come, be away from home, learn something, be together, be around other children. And I'm also happy that I saw a couple boys as part of the workshop. I'm disappointed that I didn't see more boys, because the era that we're living in now, we notice that a lot more men are chefs and a lot more men are into baking. And so I'm hoping that the future workshops that will come in baking, that more boys can come out to be a part of this session. I want to commend you, the children, for being a part. You all seem very excited. And from what I'm seeing here this morning, it seems that you all were very busy and you all learned quite a lot during the past couple of weeks. So once again, congratulations to you for completing the workshop, for learning all that you have learned. And I'm sure many of you will now be giving your parents some assistance in the kitchen at home. And I'm sure you also have some ideas that you can share with your parents as well. So congratulations, and congratulations as well to the staff for organizing this workshop. And I think it was very worthwhile and very well spent by the children. Thank you, and God bless.
Pleasant good morning to all, especially the children. And I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Minister of Social Development, Honorable Eric Evelyn. At this time, I would like to say a special thank you to the staff at the Department of Community Development, namely Ms. Malva Rollins, CDO of this area, St. John's Parish, and Ms. Veronica Brandy, Center Manager for Pond Hill Community Center, for all your hard work. Also, I would like to thank Ms. Tracy Paris, the CDO for St. George's Parish. She is not a part of this parish, but at Community Development, we believe in teamwork, so Ms. Paris came over and assisted with the baking. I would also like to thank Ms. Rosie Dunrod, Ms. Alice Swanston, Ms. Ermaine Hendrickson, Ms. Jamila Hanley, Ms. Dolores Buddy, Mr. Oscar Brown, the Supply Office, and Best Buy Supermarket, Food Center, and Elridge, for all their assistance and sponsorship of this program and for making this program possible. I would also like to thank all the parents who allowed their children to come out and be a part of this program. And I'm hoping that the children gain some knowledge and skills and appreciation of baking. And so soon you will have your cinnamon rolls and your bread and so on being made at home by your children. And last but not least, I'm hoping that the children take back some, as I said, some knowledge and skills, and that they go out in their communities and be active and participate. And I'm seeing a lot of baked goods. When I entered the building this morning, it smelled wonderful, and I'm excited to try some of the things that you all did this morning. So once again, I would like to say thank you for coming out, and thanks again to the parents for allowing your children to be a part of this program.
At this point in time, we'll take our final break, and upon returning, we'll go straight into our feature presentation.
Welcome to Nevis.
It's easy to believe that all Caribbean islands are the same until you visit Nevis.
Nevis is the Caribbean of a bygone era.
You will enjoy a most intimate vacation on Nevis. You're only a stranger here once.
We offer exclusive and barefoot luxury stays.
With only 400 hotel rooms, our island may be exclusive,
but a warm, genuine and friendly welcome is just everywhere.
We look forward to meeting you.
Visit nevisisland.com.
And we are back. The Single Parent Group conducted their annual Back to School package giveaways to 2 lucky students, namely from the VOJN and the Joycelyn Lywood Primary School. We'll now view some clips from this event.
Good morning, and we're here today, the members of the Single Parent Support Group of Social Services. We're here today to do our annual handover of our Grace Eudora Manners Back to School Scholarship. The Single Parent Support Group, which has been in existence for over 20 years, under the umbrella of the Social Services Department, which is a group that focuses on growth, empowerment, and transformation of persons throughout the Nevisian communities, especially single-parent households. Over the years, we have accomplished many positive activities that have benefited families throughout the island. We try our best to raise funds in order to donate back to the vulnerable families of single-parent households who are in need. And we also make other donations. Today, we are here to do our annual Back to School Award, and we have 2 families that we would select from 2 children from primary school throughout Nevis who are of single parents households.
Good morning, I am Miss Vanessa Taveras, Secretary of the Single Parent Group. This is the 2nd year giving the award in honor of our former group coordinator, the late Grace Manners, Grace Eudora Manners, Precious Memories. The Grace Eudora Manners Scholarship is awarded to 2 students of a primary school across Nevis of single parents who are doing well in school academically, spiritually, emotionally. Our awardees are our VOJN student, Trevon Pemberton, age 11 years, and a student of the JLP Primary School, Renier Davis, and she is 5 years old. We are very happy to be giving this award to these students. And we're first going to start with Trevon Pemberton, the 2022 VOJN Primary School awardee of the scholarship, a complete back-to-school package including uniform, school shoes, socks, school bags, lunch bag, copy, book, and other school accessories and supplies. Mr. Trevon Pemberton.
Okay, good morning, folks. We are here to do handover of the support to the children, the deserving children. Just want to say that I thank the single parent group, the social services department, for doing this in the honor of the late Grace Eudora Manners. She would have been very instrumental in the operationalizing of this group, and this handing over is in her honor.
Thank you for what I have got from y'all, and you're very welcome. Have a nice day.
Thank you all very much. I appreciate it very much, and he appreciates it even though he don't say much.
On behalf of the single parent group, Trevor, I present to you a certificate. Thank you, and best of luck in your upcoming school year. We expect to hear very good things about you. We need a very good report, and we're going to keep up with you. We love you. Thank you. Now we will have our little 5-year-old Renea Davis. Renea Davis is the 2022 Joycelyn Liebert Primary School awardee of the scholarship, a complete back-to-school package including uniforms, school shoes, socks, school bag, lunch bag, copybooks, and other school accessories and supplies. And as I'm here, we are soliciting support from the general public to help us next year, next school term, as we will come back here and do the same. You are free to give donations and whatever so we can help the children of our future. We learn today, we earn tomorrow.
Thank you, everyone.
I would like to say thank you to the Single Parents Program and to the late Miss Eudora Manners Scholarship, and we really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
On behalf of the Single Parent Group, we present to Renea Davis, 5-year-old of the JLPS Primary School, this certificate in honor of Grace Eudora Manners. We thank you. Ms. Davis, we're looking forward for a number of good reports, success, a fruitful and enjoyable, safe school year. And this is not only for this year, but if you do well, you might be able to get another scholarship another year because you're still young. We thank you for coming, and you're brave, and continue to give it your best shot. Learn today. Don't say you're fed up of school, you don't like school. You're not learning for us, but you're learning for yourself. You learn today and you earn tomorrow. Be of good cheer. Blessings.
So ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your time today, for being here with us and handing over this award to these two deserving children. We, like Ms. Vanessa said, that we are asking the community to assist us in whatever way you can, in form of donations. It can be monetary donations or donations in the form of supplies, as all donations that we receive are given back to persons in the community of single parent households who are in a vulnerable situation. So we thank you, and thank you for being here with us today, and encourage the children who are going back to school on Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday to have a safe and prosperous and blessed school year. Thank you.
And that's our package for this evening. I am your host, Remy Gums, bidding you a pleasant night's rest. And remember, tune in next Tuesday for another edition of the Social Development Outlook.
We are now on Facebook and YouTube. Like, share, subscribe.